This is Inside Indiana Business Radio for the afternoon of August 15th, 2022, brought to you by That's Good HR. I'm Alex Brown. The Vermilion County Economic Development Council has begun the planning process to bring more housing to the northern part of the county. The project includes the addition of 15 single-family homes in the town of Cayuga in what VC EDC Executive Director Doug Hess hopes will be the first of many developments.
We are seeing that we have a housing shortage here where we're seeing a lot of requests for new homes. I think that also is something that really plays into us trying to attract new businesses and organizations to come into Vermilion County.
The overall financial cost of the project is yet to be determined. Fort Wayne-based Credent Wealth Management is merging with Personal Wealth Partners. As a result of the deal, Personal Wealth Partners, which has offices in Minnesota and Wisconsin, will now operate under the Credent Wealth Management brand. The University of Notre Dame has received a $5 million gift from alumnus Tom Duffy and his wife Molly to create and endow the Duffy Career Development Program in the Keough School of Global Affairs. The university says the program will prepare students to compete for professional opportunities and positions. Inside Indiana Business Radio On Demand is made possible by the following.
With one call to That's Good HR, your hiring challenge is solved. It's that simple. That's Good HR is the secret ingredient to strategic staffing. Have an HR, accounting, administrative, or customer service position to fill? Trust That's Good HR to make a match that's good for everyone, whether temp to hire, or a direct hire placement. For 22 years, That's Good HR has been handpicking employees and employers through a highly personal and authentic approach that delivers long-term results. Visit that'sgoodhr.com. Remember, the match matters.
IBJ Media delivers business news covering central Indiana and the entire state. The Indianapolis Business Journal and Inside Indiana Business are now part of the same family. Look to the IBJ for in-depth coverage of central Indiana's business community and tap into Inside Indiana Business for stories that extend throughout Indiana. 2 resources, unlimited business insights that help you stay informed and get ahead. Learn more at ibj.com and insideindianabusiness.com.
Indiana University has approved more than $200 million as part of its 2023 through 25 legislative request for capital planning and facilities. Here's Wes Mills.
IU says its biennial request for state funding focuses on projects for renovations of classrooms, labs, student-focused spaces, as well as related facilities and infrastructure. The request features 4 priority areas, including nearly $90 million for the renovation of portions of Wells Quad and school public health facilities on the Bloomington campus, and $27 million for renovations to the School of Nursing on the IUPUI campus. The university is also seeking $65 million to renovate research laboratories in 4 STEM-focused buildings in Bloomington, as well as the installation of a combined heat and power system. Lastly, the request calls for $25 million for deferred maintenance projects impacting 16 buildings across 5 campuses. IU adds the Board of Trustees has also approved its 10-year capital project plan for all campuses. You can learn more at InsideIndianaBusiness.com. Wes Mills, Inside Indiana Business Radio.
Personal finance website WalletHub has released a list of states with the best and worst early education systems in 2022, and it does not offer a flattering view of Indiana. The Hoosier State comes in at number 51 among the 50 states and the District of Columbia. WalletHub compared the 50 states and D.C. across 12 key metrics, examining the share of school districts that offer a state pre-K program to number of pre-K quality benchmarks met and total reported spending per child enrolled in pre-K. Among the findings, Indiana ranked 48th in the share of 3- and 4-year-olds enrolled in pre-K, pre-K special education, and Head Start, 46th in total reported spending per child enrolled in preschool, and 42nd in pre-K program growth. The most ambitious project since the completion of the Midfield Terminal in 2008, a nearly $200 million rebuild of one of 2 main runways at Indianapolis International Airport, could mean more nonstops, including a coveted route to Europe, according to Airport Executive Director Mario Rodriguez.
2 miles of highway gets you 2 miles down the road. This 2 miles of runway will get us all the way to Europe.
Since Indy lost its first transatlantic nonstop to the pandemic in April of 2020, a route to Charles de Gaulle Airport in Paris, airport, city, and state officials have been working to secure another nonstop to Europe. Rodriguez says he is confident about the direction of negotiations. This report is brought to you by That's Good HR, the secret ingredient to strategic staffing. More at that'sgoodhr.com. I'm Alex Brown for Inside Indiana Business Radio on Demand.